Are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Silent Hill 4. Last time, when we left off, I was pretty drunk, but I was working my way through the hospital world and ran back to the room to save. We're looking for Eileen. We think she's still alive and is in the hospital world somewhere, despite having been attacked by Walter. Hello, Alexander. It's great to see you, my friend. How are you? Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Ain't that the truth? We'll load up our return from the hospital world. Hi, Lone Wonder. Great to see you as always. How are you, my friend? We'll keep the axe and keep Eileen's bag. Yes, that's actually exactly what I wanted to do. Perfect. Enter the hole. I'm doing well. I had a good Sunday. I had to work today. I spent the late morning and most of the afternoon at the office. Still didn't put in a full day of the size I usually do, so it wasn't too bad, and I got a lot done. And now I'm home. Had a lovely dinner, and have a few hours to play some Silent Hill. The Avalanche dropped the puck at 7:30, but they're currently riding a 5-game losing streak, and I'm not optimistic about tonight, so I'm going to do my best to ignore them. Oh yeah, we saw that room earlier. Hi Apathem, how are you? I was, unfortunately, I don't quite remember the other rooms I had seen, so I can see someone on the other side of the wire net, but they're not moving. Is it a dead body? The glass is broken. There's a horrible smell coming from inside the broken glass. This one looks like I killed some patients in here. Some kind of skin. It smells so bad it must be fairly new. My god, is it human skin? Probably, Henry. Yeah, spike ceiling in here. Little nod to Silent Hill 3, I guess. You've been sick since Friday night? Well, that's no good at all. Dried up flowers. Take the holy candle? Yes. It's the first one of these we found. Special candle with anti-spirit effect. Begins working shortly after being lit and placed down. Take the Saint Medallion. Yes. You got the Saint Medallion, which we've seen before. There's a nice soft afternoon light coming in from the window. Is time flowing differently here, or is this some kind of light from heaven? Well, PCSX2, I have to say, works really well for me. I've had no issues at all since I got it configured properly. Take the nutrition drink. Yes, of course. It's a sterile room. Which one is the sterile room? Take the revolver bullets. Yes. Large diameter bullets for use in Richard's revolver. Reasonably powerful. Oh Oh man, that stinks like hell. What the hell is it? What the hell? Lots of rooms to check on this hallway, as you can see. This long thing, what the hell is it? Some kind of umbilical cord? It's wet from rain? Hey Maya, great to have you as always. Take the pistol bullets. Yes, of course. It's some kind of skin. It smells horrible. There's something stuck in it. Around the middle of the skin, there's still some meat attached on the inside. There are all sorts of medicines, but I don't know what any of them are. Gecko the Greedy, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate it. It's great to have you here. Hi, Warellis. The rusty axe is amazing. Best weapon in the game. Easy. Let's see. There's a second nutrition drink. Tiff is hosting the stream. Thank you very much. Got the nutrition drink. Probably going to have to do another offload. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, skipped a room. It's a sterile room. So I need to do the room underneath this one. There we go. There are a bunch of x-ray pictures stuck up on the board. Are these Eileen's x-rays? How are Tiff's thief skills? Non-existent. There are photos on the wall. Alright, it's like 7 more rooms to check out here. It's a man's dead body, so it is. That terrible smell. What's behind this cloth? Oh yeah, the sticky shit on the floor where you can't run. Take the pistol bullets. Yes. What the hell? I can see legs coming out from the bottom of the cloth. Hummer's underneath us. Only 2 more rooms to check. It's locked. Ah, yes, this. It's a key. Take the hospital room key? Yes. You've got the hospital room key. Key found in the hospital. It's probably the key to Eileen's hospital room. You've used the hospital room key. You've used the hospital room key. It doesn't look like I can go any further. Here we go. Let's have a chat with Eileen, who is still alive.
Eileen! Eileen, relax!
Yes, this is the start of the Super Escort quest. Lasts the rest of the game.
Sorry? From next door. What are you doing here?
I don't know where to start. There was this strange hole in my room. I saw people getting killed.
Her AI is
All
not
these
great, but
weird other worlds. And I saw you get attacked too.
What are you talking about?
I
I'm supposed to believe that?
think I missed one item.
But it's true. And there was a kid with you.
I remember now. I was getting ready to go to my friend's party. The boy protected me from the man with the coat. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I guess there's something wrong with me. I just feel so scared. This place. Where is it anyway?
The nice thing about Eileen is we're able to ditch her and then clear the enemies
I
out
don't know either.
in advance and then go retrieve her, which is what I tend to do in most of the worlds.
But if you get killed here, then you die in the real world too. Anyway, the only way out of here is through that hole.
Okay. Okay, take me with you.
We can equip her with her handbag, which she'll whack at enemies with. The wheelchairs, I believe, are actually gone, which is very helpful. I feel like I missed one item in one of these rooms. The 4-iron golf club is supposed to be in one of them, and I did not find it on my first pass. So we'll check them again on our way out. Because thankfully, the wheelchairs are gone. Now we have to be careful because we actually can hit Eileen
This
ourselves.
is a nightmare. Can't be.
So Eileen can't get killed. But we also can't heal her if she takes damage, and the ending depends in large part on how well we protect her throughout the second half of the game. So no, you could not hurt the wheelchairs. They are indestructible, just like the ghost victims are. I think I actually tried to hurt the wheelchairs last time when I was drunk, and it didn't work. That is how you do. This bed looks like someone broke it. Also, apparently, there's more monsters. We have axe. Chomp Chunk, thank you so much for the follow. God, ain't that the truth. She is pretty quiet, and her feedback is actually like some insight into her condition, because the as long as she's talking normally, you know she's in pretty good shape. Bad shit starts to happen after if she takes a lot of damage. I didn't get the 4-iron on my first run, did I? When I tackled those first 4 rooms. I guess it's possible that I did, but... Won't be hard to find out, either way. Eight more. Hey, Henry's pretty good about looking and spotting it if there's an item. Maybe I did get it last time. We'll find out when I get to the apartment. I'll see it there. Oh yes, this one. I did get the 4-iron, and I already broke it too. The broken golf clubs, I believe, count toward your item count, so I want to make sure I retrieve and break them all. But in that case... Yeah, we already did that too. Take the stairs. Damn it, game. I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Better me than Eileen, but our apartment no longer heals us. Just spoiler alert, so I'll go ahead and use a couple of those nutrition drinks. Now that the pathway is clear, I'm going to grab Eileen. Let her catch up. Maybe. There we go. Now we want to head to the washroom. Oh, but before we do that, let's try the elevator shaft now that we moved the elevator out of the way. It's locked. This is what we've been hoarding health for. I got real confused. The portal's this way.
The boy that helped me. Wait!
There we go. Enter the hole? Yes. We need to start being much more careful now. Eileen, she's gone. See, Henry's health is not refilling anymore. If we look outside, it's nighttime. Doesn't look like we can see anybody else. Still some foot traffic out on the sidewalk, but maybe it's my imagination, but I get that weird feeling looking at this photo too. Maybe it's just my nerves playing tricks on me, but this photo gives me a weird feeling. They're scrapped from magazine articles, but I don't remember cutting them out. The red diary said under my bed. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel something like fear coming from this photo. I didn't think anything of it when I took the picture, but now it gives me a seriously creepy feeling. Let's check the bathroom. The hole is blocked. I can't get any water from here, but I think the kitchen faucet still works. I don't need to use that now. Blood, it's stained with blood. It smells horrible, just like that water-filled room under the cylindrical prison. There's blood coming out of here. Just the typical stuff you find around a sink, nothing particularly interesting. This is the last spin for flavor text we're going to take, because it doesn't change anymore after this. The air in this room feels heavy. You'll notice our fan broke. The ceiling fan has fallen down. This room, it's so oppressive. There's remote control, a car magazine, and stuff like that, but nothing useful. Let's jump in here. Put away these. You cannot attack in first-person mode, no. I want to get out another nutrition drink and just use it to put myself at full health. Let's look at the peephole. Just the 19 handprints and a very, very faded 20th one, but you can see it if you look closely. It's a red envelope. There's a letter and a small key inside. You've seen that world as well, that horrible nightmare. But if you get sucked into it, it's not just a nightmare. Don't get lost in there. If you get pulled in, you'll be killed. But there's still hope. Maybe this small key will guide you. If you've seen the door with the placard set in it, look on the other side of the door. Then keep going down to the deepest part of him and look for the ultimate truth. July 20th, Joseph. You put the red diary, July 20th, in your scrapbook. You got the small key. Small but ordinary key found in the red envelope. These shoes, are they really mine? The water works, but I've got nothing to wash. The burner won't go on. Count! 605 bits! Just always with such gigantic cheers. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Yep, Robbie the Rabbit's pointing at us. Eileen's room is otherwise empty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Glad you're here. Photos of me when I was a kid and when I graduated. Nothing very interesting. I got this photo from the superintendent, but there's nothing very interesting about it. This is South Ashfield Heights. Is there something screwy going on with this whole apartment building? The clock has stopped. How much time has passed since this room started going crazy and the hole appeared? Notice that the radio doesn't do static anymore. It's silent. It's just a bunch of cheap novels. Nothing interesting here. Can't investigate the TV anymore. But look here. 3 diary pages. The weather that day was very strange. Even though I avoided the earlier storm, there was still a thick fog clinging to everything. Fortunately, that allowed me to avoid being seen and get right to work. The police are still stubbornly acting as if it's just a copycat case, so I figured things probably hadn't been touched here, but I was wrong. I should have come sooner. The cemetery was in such bad condition that it was almost sad. The storm must have raised the sea level. Anyway, that's how it was when I found Walter Sullivan's grave. This diary is pretty damaged around this point, and I can't read anymore. I'm still in shock. There was no body in the grave, and on top of that, written on the coffin were the numbers 11 out of 21. June 14th. Put the red diary June 14th in your scrapbook. It looks like a scrap from a diary. Walter Sullivan did kill himself. He died in his prison cell of blood loss after he stabbed himself in the neck with his spoon. His body was buried in a cemetery just outside his hometown of Silent Hill in an unmarked grave. After that, his name became famous all over the world, and it looked like his string of mass murders was finished at 10 out of 21. But 3 years later, they found a corpse that had 12 out of 21 carved into it. The corpse was from 6 months earlier. In other words, the person was killed 2.5 years after Sullivan committed suicide. The M.O. was exactly the same as Sullivan's, except for one thing. All 10 of Sullivan's victims were found with their hearts cut out and their chest wounds sewn together expertly with thread. On the other hand, the 12 out of 21 victims still had their heart. Naturally, the police think it's a copycat and are proceeding on that basis, but they haven't made any progress and recently discovered victim number 13. This corpse also had their heart intact. The police still haven't even identified a suspect. I've got a working hypothesis. Very few people knew the details of the original crimes and would be able to copy Sullivan's M.O. so precisely. First, I'll head to Silent Hill, to the graveyard near that beautiful little lake. Maybe I'll find the answer there. June 11th. You put the red diary June 11th into your scrapbook. How long has it been since I left this room? I can't tell if it's been days or hours. But during that time, they found the body of 14 out of 21. I've been having hallucinations lately. I think I'm losing my mind. No date written. You put the red diary question in your scrapbook. Yes, one other thing. Just make sure there's a broken 4-iron in here, and then I can relax. Ah, yes, good. I did find it and break it. And forget about it because we'd been drinking a lot the other night. All good, though. Okie dokie. Back to the hospital world. This is one of the dogs doing the coughing. Alright, into the laundry room. There are a bunch of tools here, but nothing particularly interesting. It's a tank filled with oil. Dryer sprayed blood all over the place. It's a washing machine. I don't need that right now. There's nothing interesting. There's nothing interesting here at the moment. All right. Into the hole. Cutscene.
Henry. Oh.
Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah? And I didn't see any hole either. You just disappeared all of a sudden. I can't stay here by myself. I'll be cursed. You know it. What am I gonna do?
I might know a way to save you. Do you know about someone named Joseph?
Yeah. He was the guy who lived in your apartment before you. I think he was a journalist or something. He disappeared about 6 months before you moved in. But toward the end, he started acting really weird.
Yeah. He was doing an investigation about a religious cult and a man named Walter Sullivan. I got this letter from him. He told me to go down into the deepest part of him, and to look for the ultimate truth. Let's do that. There must be something down there.
Okay. I'll do it. You're the only chance I've got. I'll stick with you.
Now I'd really like to ditch her again because we got to do some more fighting. So, let's see if I can open up enough distance. You used the small key. Nope, Eileen, I need you to stay back here, girlfriend. The staircase seems to work well for ditching her. Let's do that. Eileen. Clearly need more distance. Start up here, see if that does the trick. There we go. Alright, good. I do that because there are 3 patients in here and they will absolutely tear her up. But we'll do all right if we can if we're on our own. As you can see, we are undamaged. So now we'll go fetch Eileen again, and we will head down and see where we wind up. Come on, gal. There you go. You can't. It's tempting just to leave her here at the beginning and go clear out the rest of the worlds entirely, but that doesn't really work. There are places that we need her to advance the storyline. So it is pretty funny when they bounce down the stairs and chain burp like that. Ever downward. And the hockey game is starting. I'm pretty pleased with our performance in that 3-patient staircase. That's one of the tougher encounters in the whole shebang, so... Enter the hole. Yes, we're going to go back and save. Now, if I were a betting man, I'd say we're going to get our first haunting here. They're randomized to an extent, but I think you always get your first one here. Chomp! 200 bits! Thank you so much, my friend. Great to have you here, and thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate it. Well, this room seems clear. That's something. Oh, there it is. Yes, we have our first haunting. It's the clock. So to get rid of the hauntings, we either need a saint medallion or a holy candle. I like to use the candles first, because they don't really have any other uses. So, if you look here, you'll see the clock is going nuts. And if I get close to it, I'm getting a very bad feeling all over. Maybe I've been holding something that somehow weakened this. The bad feeling is getting weaker. It must be this candle. So if you plop the candle down next to a haunting, let it burn its way down, the haunting will resolve, as you can see. So you want to clear every haunting that you encounter. If you fail to do so, it affects your ending. Return from below hospital world. Anyway, that's all there is to that. We'll head back through the hole. As you can see, this staircase is long. I can't just leave Eileen all alone. Yes, there are thresholds where the game forces you to have her with you. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's check our map. Yes, we are back in the subway world. Second visit as we descend from the hospital. Oh, hi, Soupy. Nice to see you. Glad you could join us, as always. Take the holy candle. Yes. Two possible exits here. This one's shut tight and won't open at all. Now we unlock this one. And I'm gonna try to ditch Eileen because we've got some combat to do. I don't know if I really have space to effectively do it, but I'm going to try. Hey, the Avalanche scored 20 seconds in. There we go. All right. So I want to preserve the non-Eileen status quo while we fight these monsters. As you can see, the subway world has repopulated since the first time we were here, with tougher enemies. Excellent. The key to Avalanche success always seems to be to give up on them and ignore them. So I will continue to assume they're going to lose this game. Alrighty. So this hallway stayed clear. There's a portal and we actually need to go through it. We want to save because we have a fairly difficult encounter to handle coming up here. In the men's room, we have spawned a new nutrition drink. This was not here the first time, so we'll grab that and use it. And let's head back to the apartment. Oh, leeches. Stomp them, dude. Don't get bit. There we go. Enter the hole. Yes. How you doing, Gus? Got my little doggo buddy right here. He's still tired. He had a busy weekend. Let's see. Bedroom's clear. Bathroom's clear. We do have another haunting, though. I've got my holy candle. You'll notice our shoes are missing. There are bloody footprints heading to the kitchen. Our shoes are just chilling, all on their own. We'll plop the holy candle there. That should deal with that. And all is restored to normal. A couple of items here. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. I found two mysterious and powerful artifacts that seem to be very effective for evading the ghost victims, the Holy Candle and the Saint Medallion. Not only are they effective against the ghost victims in the other world, they also seem to prevent them from invading my room. Just light the candle near where they're coming in and its holy power is activated. The Saint Medallion seems to repel unholy energy when it's worn, equipped. I'm starting to gain some hope. July 25th. You put the red diary, July 25th, in your scrapbook. It's a filthy envelope. There's a letter and a toy key inside. Mommy, I'll give you this, so please wake up soon. It's inside my toy train. You put the kid's letter into your scrapbook. You got the toy key. A key-shaped plastic kid's toy. Okay, so we need to bring a few things with us now. We actually need to retrieve the Lynch Street line coin. We need to keep that toy key with us, and we're going to need a sword of obedience. I think, did I ever actually listen to this audio cassette? I don't think I did. So let's do that right quick. Put the skinned mic cassette into the stereo.
How do you like that, you sick little freak? You had it coming to you. These clothes are disgusting. Get them out of my sight.
I know. It'll be perfect to wrap his body in.
Okay.
You!
I think
You snooping around again?
Myself.
Get your ass out of here before you really piss me off!
Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know that I did, but... Okay, so I've got the coin, and I've got the toy key. That's everything I need. And I've got my sword of obedience. A return from Subway World second time, indeed. Let's head back. Just a heads up, I might die here a couple of times. This is, if memory serves, extremely difficult. It's a good thing I managed to ditch Eileen, so at least she's not going to take a bunch of damage. Oh, let's move on. So you'll notice the furniture's been rearranged. We can't go this way. The way we can go, there's a bunch of hair on the ground. It's not that Eileen walks too slow. Eileen's actually too aggressive. She thinks she's stronger than she is. Oh, yes. Hi, Cynthia. So good to see you again. Thank you for the bits, Chomp Chunk. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Cynthia is the first of the new ghosts. That's right, all 4 of the people we saw get murdered are now ghosts who will stalk us through all the worlds. They are much, much, much more powerful than the original ghosts, too. So these 4 are the ones I recommend you use your 4 swords of obedience on, starting with her. It's difficult, though. You have to do enough damage to knock her down and stomp her. I've died in this fight lots of times in the past. Damn it. I'm gonna die. For sure. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Yep, we did. We did. I was worried about that. I'm going to try an alternate strategy here. I'm going to try... We only get 3 silver bullets in the game. We don't even have the first one yet. I'm going to try using Richard's revolver on her. See if I can do some extra damage that way. Yeah, Cynthia had a bit of a rough go, that's true. So there are silver bullets in the game which will instantly stun any ghost, and you can use them to drop them and pin them with the swords, but you only get 2. And the ghosts kind of increase in order of difficulty. Cynthia's probably harder than Jasper, but Andrew and Richard are both much harder, and they're where you ought to use your silver bullets, as far as I'm concerned. So, thankfully we should be able to skip the cutscene. I hate that frigging slither she does. Darn. Didn't want that. I also hate the proximity damage. It's especially tough to deal with her. Where did she even go? There she is. You don't like it when your women slither around you either. And I feel like that's probably a universal. Jeez, at what point is it enough damage? I'm gonna die again. Yep. Although I feel like it's important that I realized I can shoot her when she's on the ground. I think that's something that needed to register with me, so let's try again. Trust me when I say you really want to put forth the effort to kill her. Well, to pin her. You can't actually kill her, but let's try that. And hell, let's bring along a health item too, so we last longer. Let's save again. Did I go for please kill me difficulty? I did, but this game's a lot easier than 2 and 3. It's like, I distinctly remember this fight being the single thing that gave me the most trouble, because you can't, you don't have a silver bullet yet, and even if you did, it would be a dumb place to use it. And she's just able to soak up so much damage before you're actually able to pin her. But, like I said, I think it was a major thing to figure out that we actually can shoot her when she's on the ground. So I'm going to try bludgeoning her down with the axe, and then shooting her with the revolver. Oh, that was not cool. Yeah! Fuck you! That's what I'm talking about. And stay down. Oh. Got new enemy spawns behind us. Come here, dude. Oh, man. You can't be missing your charge attack, Henry. Yes. Alright, good. I'm gonna go fetch Eileen now. So I don't have to backtrack too far. Monkey see, monkey dead. Yes. That's correct. That's how we roll. Oh, man. And that Cynthia fights something else, but all good now. Yeah, Jasper is easier than that. And then we'll use our silver bullets on Andrew, Richard, and Walter himself in the last fight. In the meantime, though, I am pleased as punch with Cynthia pinned, so we're gonna I can words. We're gonna go heal Henry up and save. How are you back alive? I gooshed all of you.
wonder
Regoosh.
if Joseph is still alive.
Eileen, I'm gonna guess the answer to that question's no. If I can pull it off, I'd love to leave Eileen in the bathrooms, but we'll see. But pretty soon, Eileen gets a weapon upgrade that actually makes her far better able to defend herself. We won't really need to worry so much about ditching her all the time. Got another haunting. Right now she's trying to make do whacking at these monsters with her purse. It's just hard to imagine that going well. Alright. Revolver goes away. It's empty anyway. I am going to get a couple of nutrition drinks and a saint medallion to deal with this haunting. So you want to equip the saint medallion and then roll up to the haunting. The bad feeling is getting weaker. It must be this medallion. So if you equip a medallion, then you can just go stand near the haunting until it ends. Perfect. As you can see, I'm already pretty darn low on health items, too. But, as I mentioned, nothing is going to be as hard going forward as that Cynthia fight. So, back. I'm going to try and ditch her again. Let's see. Probably can't do it inside the bathroom, but maybe. I can. Oh, no, I can't. Darn. That's alright, though. Yeah! How do you like that? You just stay there. We actually don't want to ditch Eileen in this area because she'll take a bunch of damage if you leave her in a room with an enemy, even an incapacitated one. So we're just going to have to risk bringing her in here. I don't like it, but it is what it is. No, I was going to say, priorities, Henry. I want you to stomp the monster first. Then, yes, take the nutrition drink. Well, that was silly. Alright. Up here on the left is our first silver bullet.
My leg.
Take the silver bullets? Yes. Special bullets effective against ghosts. Small diameter, best used with pistol. So we brought the Lynch Street line coin in order to enter the subway again. This is another one of those thresholds where we have to have Eileen with us, although I'd really prefer to leave her behind. We can't. We got doggos. Hey, the Avalanche are now winning 2-0. Nope. Got another one. There's a horse riding crop here. Take the riding crop? Yes, you got the riding crop. Light and easy to use with good reach. It looks like it would be very painful. Eileen only weapon. So Eileen just got a major weapon upgrade. She can do a lot more damage now. Dexy's Midnight Runners. Absolutely. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear on my knees. At this moment, you mean everything. The path is blocked by rubble. I can't get through. Alright, that's fine. I think I missed. I tried to miss an item, which at this stage we really don't want to do. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah, there's a nutrition drink down here. We're gonna want that. There's tonight's earworm. Oh boy, the train maze. Although if memory serves, strange vending machine, it says $1 like $8 sign on it. If memory serves, since we dealt with Cynthia, this shouldn't be too terribly painful. But we'll see. So you'll remember there was that chest in here. There's a toy box here. It has 1008 written on it. It's locked and I can't open it. Oh, but what if we use the toy key? There's a filthy toy coin inside the box. You got the filthy coin. Coin caked with dirt and grime. I bet I could clean it in the kitchen sink in my room.
This looks like South Ashfield Station.
Eileen is... I don't think Eileen's taken any damage so far, which is pretty great. Have I sang Come On Eileen at karaoke? I have not. You know what, though? That is a pretty good option. I need to go the other way. There's a Saint medallion somewhere in here. I could have sworn. You want to be there next time I do karaoke. It's a party, I'll tell you that. Door's shut tight and won't open at all. Door's shut tight and won't open at all. There's a holy candle in here, though. That's what I was after. We did just navigate the entire car maze in order to get that, but it was worth it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna say I hear dogs. And I see dogs. Great. And we got pistol bullets. So Eileen is not nearly so useless with the riding crop, which is nice. Portal! You're all always invited to karaoke. If you ever find yourselves out this way. Oh, I hear the haunting. So there's a haunting in our closet this time. Let's plop the holy candle down. You can see a shadow and a crying little boy in there. Use the holy candle to get rid of it. Clear up some more inventory space. Put away the pistol bullets, put away these silver bullets, put away the health items, put away the Lynch Street Line coin, we don't need it anymore. Put away Eileen's bag, we don't need it anymore. She has a better weapon. We can finally use the sink to clean up the filthy coin. You washed the filthy coin with water. You got the $1 coin. Toy coin with $1 written on it. Maybe someone meant to write $1. And we've got a new note. There's a red paper stuck in here. A few days after Walter killed himself in his cell, several residents witnessed a long-haired man with a coat here. Through his window, Richard Braintree in 207 saw the man moving something heavy and doing something in room 302. Even Sunderland, the superintendent, saw the man with the coat hanging around room 302 and confirmed there were signs of someone having been in there. July 17th. Let's put the red diary, July 17th, into your scrapbook. No, I was out of inventory space, so it doesn't matter, but... Oh, did I forget to save? That's not like me. I guess I forgot to save. That's alright, though. We are not going to have... I don't think we're going to encounter too many more hostiles between here and the next place I do get to save, so... I want to run up these stairs, because there's a portable medical kit that was not here before. Yeah, better not die. No kidding. I'm not that concerned. Cynthia's still dead. That's what really matters. I gotta go back through the car maze to get to that vending machine. I could have sworn there was a saint medallion somewhere in here. Hi, Infinimora. The main thing you missed, besides us finding Eileen and starting the giant escort quest that is the second half of the game, is we encountered the ghost of the unfortunate Cynthia and died several times before we managed to pin her to the floor with a sword of obedience. Yeah, there's supposed to be... The burping and karaoke session. I suppose they were pretty rad. I can't find this saint medallion to save my life. Go ahead and do this.
This looks like the station close.
This came out of the vending machine. You got the murder scene key. Key from the vending machine. The tag on it says murder
to our
scene.
apartment.
Ah, yes. Saint Medallion's going to be through here. Door shut tight, won't open at all. There we go. Whew. You do not want to miss those. Anything that can deal with a haunting is a precious commodity indeed. Alright, there we go. Now we need to go downstairs. There's a holy candle here. Eileen can't climb down ladders, so we'll be on our own for a bit.
I can't use a ladder with my arm like this.
Thing one is going to be to go save before I forget again. Good in this room, thankfully. Bathroom's clear. That's good. Let's check everything out. But it looks like we're all good for now. That's awesome. I don't even think yeah, I've got a few things to put away. Health and haunting clearing items, and now we're going to save. Thank you for the heads up that I failed to do so. And let's head back once again. I have two very, very sleepy doggos in this room. Alright, now let's go down where those ghosts are and get ready to run. We're not going to use... Well, we don't even have a sword right now. If we did, we wouldn't use it on either of these. The old types are really easy to just run away from. We have two silver bullets and 3 swords. The 3 swords go on Jasper, Andrew, and Richard. The 2 silver bullets go on Andrew and Richard. Oh, the ghosts are back. That's all. Alright, so you might remember that there was a prompt to use a train handle in there. We don't have the train handle yet. Remember when I told you it would behoove us to have the wallmen dead? It spawns some extras, but what I said is still very much true. Darn. Wasn't close enough. So we want to kill all the extras that have shown up on this side. I love the charge attack on the axe. It's that range Henry covers is amazing. Let's get that nutrition drink. And let's go back up to where Cynthia died. First, we can pick up, this was Cynthia's. Take Cynthia's commuter ticket. Yes. Commuter ticket for the subway's King Street and Lynch Street lines can be used multiple times. So now we can open both turnstiles at will. And if we use the murder scene key and head in here where she actually died, we get, what's a train handle doing here? You got the train handle. Handle from the King Street line train. It's like a key needed to run the train. All right. It's the King Street line exit. Alright. Yep, you just stay there, Cynthia. So now we can head down these stairs and retrieve our baggage. Since she can't use ladders. Hello. All right, Eileen. Follow me. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm not looking forward to the Jasper fight, because we also have to drop him without a silver bullet, but he's not as bad as Cynthia was. So now, as promised, we have to take Eileen down the escalator, but I already cleared it out, so it won't be nearly as bad as it could be. See, a little preparation goes a long way. I'm more worried about the ghosts down at the King Street line, but Eileen just needs to keep up while we run away from them. There's a handle missing from this projection. It should act as a key. I think I could move this train car if I only had a train handle. Through the driver's seat window, I can see light coming in from the side of the tunnel. So use the train handle. The car moved about 1 car length. That's sufficient. So now we can go this way. Do not miss the Sword of Obedience here. It's a critical, critical item. It's some kind of strange sword. Take the Sword of Obedience. Yes. Now, something else is about to happen. Walter's going to attack us when we get through this door. Walter is completely and utterly indestructible, and all you can do when he shows up is run like hell, which is exactly what we're going to do. He's got a pistol and a steel pipe. And he's not afraid to use either one. Run. And we're at another spiral staircase. You might notice it's a little darker than the first one we saw. That's alright.
Don't leave me alone.
Let's run back to our apartment to save. See, oh, it's only 8:30. I've got tons of time. That's nice. Wonder if we're haunted. I don't think you ever see anything special outside the peephole again either. Certainly not in Eileen's room. Looks like we are not haunted for the moment. Alright. So, keep the sword. We'll no longer need the commuter ticket. Keep the axe. I think, other than that, we're good for now. Enter the hole, yes. All right, let's keep going down. It's unlocked. And this is another one of those thresholds where we have to have Eileen with us. No trying to ditch her. And we're back in the forest world. Specifically, we're back at the graveyard. Oh my gosh, Hummers. Oh, Henry, no. Alright.
I can read this.
She can read the writing. That's right, I forgot. Eileen can read the writing.
Here goes. October 2nd. I played with Bob. It was fun, but I went too far away and he got angry.
Hey, the Avalanche are winning 3-0. They seem to have finally figured out they need to play some hockey. There's something written on the candlestick. Holy flame. It's a torch. Take the torch? Yes, you got the torch. Weapon. Equipable item. The tip can be lit on fire to light up dark areas. Soak the torch in oil to make it last even longer. Walter's here. I heard the door open. Fucking Walter, man. I'm trying to light the torch. Ow. I might want to reload and try this stuff again. There. Yes, light the torch. The person's head is looking this way. Investigate? Yes. You got the doll's head. A wooden doll's head is charred and blackened. There's a nutrition drink here too. Damn. Yep. Lost Eileen, which is not good here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Come on, Eileen. Just come through here, baby. Crap. Boy, that did not go well. Fuck! Having Walter after you and a bunch of other enemies is just, it's too much. Okay, good. Whew, we made it. Alright, Eileen.
Here goes. October 15th. Bob is gone. Nobody will tell me what happened. I bet... I can't read any more than that.
Oh, look, the wish house burned down. There's a note on the ground. Something's here, but nothing's here. I feel something from the well. Something's missing. Ah, it has begun, Jasper. You put Jasper's burned memo into your scrapbook. So we got a holy candle here. We're going to want to grab a charred doll's body is sitting in the wheelchair. There's a message carved into it. Though my body be destroyed, I will not let you pass here. To prepare for the receiver of wisdom, I cut my body into 5 pieces and hid them in the darkness. When my body is once again whole, the path to below will be opened. If you are the receiver of wisdom, you will understand my words. The ritual has begun. You put the wheelchair doll text into your scrapbook. So we already got the head, which we can go ahead and attach. We can get Eileen another weapon upgrade here, which is good, something we're going to want to do. Can't remember exactly where it is, but it must be some kind of kid's toy. Ah, here it is. There's a chain here. Take the chain. Yes, you got the chain. Eileen only weapon. Light and easy to use. One snap could cause a lot of damage. Eileen is actually pretty useful now in terms of damage dealing, but you have to balance that with the risk of her getting hurt. Let's have her read these weird writings.
Here goes. March 17th. I went to Ashfield again. It was my 4th time. Just like last time, my mother... something... The city is scary and the apartment where my mother is has... I can't read any more than that.
Try this one.
Here goes. October 18th. I have to stay in the round cell even if I read well tomorrow. If I do it, God will be happy, so I will do it. He comes into the round cell a lot to visit, but it's okay, I guess.
Alright, now we want to head back to the apartment where I am all but certain we'll have a haunting now, just because it's been too long since the last one. You never know, I suppose. Now, if we can help it, I really want to avoid having Eileen take damage, but it's hard because you need to bring her with you in order to read all the writing around the forest. So we can't just ditch her like we did in the subway world to kill off the enemies. Not to mention we're being stalked by Walter, who can't be killed anyway, and does a boatload of damage to boot. Oh yes, new note. There's a red paper stuck in here. My theory is that Walter never died at the prison. It may have been someone else who committed suicide. Either that or the person the police arrested was not the real Walter Sullivan. I'm in no position to investigate what really happened at the prison, but in any case, Walter didn't die at the prison. The man with the coat that showed up here was the real Walter. 7 years ago, he did something in that apartment. I'm certain there's a link between that and the bizarre things that have been happening here. Just a little bit more and I'll have this whole thing figured out. I may even find that the real Walter is somewhere nearby. July 18th. Put the red diary, July 18th, in your scrapbook. We're still miraculously unhaunted. All right. I'm not going to complain about not having to use an item. Let's put this away. Put away the riding crop. Keep the sword and keep the torch. We need those. Let's get enough goodies to heal up. The Avs are winning 4-0. Somewhere along the line, they decided to actually play hockey. Good. Although if the game against the Flames has taught me anything, it's that I can't rely on a 4-goal lead to have the Avalanche win. So, back. Oh, while we're in here, it's a tank filled with oil. You soak to the end of the torch in oil. If you light the torch now, it should burn for a long time. Enter the hole. Alright, we gotta find the rest of the pieces of that doll, so let's start off going southeast. No Walter. Thank goodness. Nice job, Eileen. Eileen took out an enemy. There's a nutrition drink over here. Holy crap, he's got a chainsaw. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. There. Yes, good. Ooh, lordy. Here is our second and final silver bullet. Don't miss that. It is critical. Alright, more riding. Where's Eileen? Thought she was with me when I came through here. Oh, shit. Come on. Eileen, seriously? There. She was right by the door the first time. Whatever. Read the writing.
Here goes. October 13th. I finally got outside. John is still stuck in that round cell. I hope I read well tomorrow. Could this be Silent Hill Woods? Wait!
More reading. Come on, gal.
Here goes. October 14th. I did a good job reading today. I was so happy. But the 21 sacraments for the descent of the Holy Mother was hard. here goes. October 16th. Some important people came today. One of them, it's cut off. I can't read anymore.
So there's a well right there. There's a nutrition drink over here that we definitely want. And we can go ahead and light the torch and get another doll piece out of this well. I can see the person's left leg. Investigate? Yes, you got the doll's left leg. Left leg from a wooden doll. It's charred and blackened. Gonna go save. Ugh. I forgot how annoying this world is with Walter chasing you around. No, thank you. I appreciate it, though. Bedroom's clear. Bathroom's clear. Oh, we've got one. It's either the peephole or the fridge. It's the fridge. Actually, I don't have anything with me right now. Go figure. We'll put away these silver bullets. Put away the nutrition drink. Grab a holy candle. Plop it down by the fridge. On to do the trick. It did. Good. Alright. Save and go back to Walter's little fun house. Hate it when your fridge gets haunted. Yeah, me too. Hi, Gus. Good boy. That was the clock, shoes, closet, windows. That was 5. Alright, gotta make our way back to Wish House again. Gonna get by fucking Walter again. Managed to keep Eileen with me. Did she follow me? She did! Atta girl. Was that so hard? Alright. Let's pop the left leg onto the wheelchair. You attach the doll's left leg. Okay, before I save... That's not where I wanted to go. Just kidding. I want to go northeast. It's something I want to do before the next time I save, so... I want to kill this. Stompy, stompy. There we go.
Please, don't leave me alone.
Wasn't really planning on it. Well, I actually I wanna ditch her here. Right quick. If I can. It shouldn't be hard. This is a Walter and ghost-free zone. The reason I wanted to do that is because need to back through here, back to the torch. Didn't realize it had spawned in. Knew those things. Serpentine! I wanted to ditch Eileen because I want to relight my torch back here. Should stay lit since I soaked it in oil. And now I'm going to sprint all the way back to where Eileen is. The fuck was that? Oh, it was the Hummer. Through this next door, if I was fast enough with the torch, which I believe I was, there will be another well. I can see the person's left arm. Investigate? Yes. You got the doll's left arm. Left arm from a wooden doll. It's charred and blackened. Alright, now...
I'm pretty sure that somewhere in these woods is an orphanage college.
Now, I want to head back to Wish House again. I want to attach the left arm, and then we're going to go through the portal and save. Because it's finally time to deal with Jasper. You attach the doll's left arm. 2 more pieces to find. Got my sword. Now would be an excellent time to save. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I don't have any revolver bullets right. Oh, new haunting. The cracked wall haunting shows up across both rooms, so you can get rid of it in either one. Let's do that first. You can see the candle work its magic there. It takes a little bit for it to fade completely, but the haunting's gone now. I'm going to bring my pistol with me, just so I can keep my distance and still try to damage Jasper some. End of the second. Avs lead 4-0. Outstanding. Alrighty, let's save. The last thing that you want to have is Walter and a bunch of ghosts stalking you between areas. And just so you know, if we hadn't pinned her, Cynthia would still be stalking us right now. It's not pleasant. So, let's advance through here now. Pistol won't do a lot, but it'll allow me to keep my distance, which is key since the ghosts have that proximity damage effect. Here goes. Dang. Perfect. That was about as close to flawless execution as we're gonna get. Nicely done, team. Saint Medallion over here. Don't miss that. All right, read the writing, Eileen.
Here goes. October 1st. He told me I could write whatever I wanted because nobody will ever see it. I like to write. My teacher taught me how.
Oh, and before I forget, I actually need to bounce back here and light the torch. Yep, stay there, bucko. Oh, shoot. Regular ghosts. Take the nutrition drink. Come on, team. Cletus! He's back! Can relight the torch, that's good, although before I do that, let's go save. After the darn near flawless downing of Jasper, I feel like saving's a good idea. Bedroom's clear. Bathroom's clear. Looks like we're clear. Awesome. Alright, put the pistol away. Saint Medallion away, nutrition drink away, and save. It has been a lovely weekend. I don't really want to go back to work tomorrow. This game makes Silent Hill 2 look like a pleasant experience. I haven't been paying attention to chat for a little bit. Sorry I missed that for so long. But, alright, Henry, light that joker. Got a nutrition drink. There's a holy candle here.
studied archaeology back in...
I can see the person's right arm. Investigate? Yes. You got the doll's right arm. Right arm from a wooden doll. It's charred and blackened. Alright. Come here, buddy. You want a piece? Alright, Eileen, there's a little writing back here I'd like you to read. Then we will head back to Wish House.
Here goes. October 6th. Tomorrow is book study in the chapel. If I can't read well, I'll wind up like John. I'm really scared. Here goes. October 5th. I got hit again. I didn't do anything wrong. I wish he was dead. Here goes. October 4th. My cheek hurts. I hate him.
Oh, shit. That's too many to fuck with. Careful, Eileen. Let's just duck through the door. Come on. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. Run away from Cletus! Come on, Eileen. Seriously, come on, girl. There you go. Gotta get away from these things. Cletus is after me all of a sudden. Alright. Looks like things are settled again. You just stay right there, bucko. Forever and ever and ever. Alright, let's put in the pieces and go save, because that was quite a gauntlet we just ran, if I do say so myself. You attach the doll's right arm. And we've got one path left. The northwest one, toward the lake. It's the only place we haven't checked yet. Bedroom's good. Ah, TV. The TV's haunted. Alright. This one's pretty cool. I like to stand back so you can actually look at it, because if you look at it, you can occasionally see things like pop through the static. Like a face looking at you. See, there it is. I use the holy candle, and suddenly I have no inventory management to do. I'll just save. How lovely. Gus just jumped up right on Tiffany's lap. It's pretty darn cute. Oh boy. Focus up, Townsend. Got him. So the last well is here, but there's a torch out here that we can use to light our, well, torch. Nutrition drink. Pistol bullets. A new weapon that's not as good as the rusty axe, but every time I look at it, it creeps me out more. Take the pickaxe. Yes. You got the pickaxe of despair. Weapon. Ordinary pickaxe from a construction site. Despair is written on the handle. Very powerful. It is very powerful, but it's also extremely slow and extremely difficult to use. So I think that the axe winds up being better. Headset trouble. Sorry about that. Believe we're back. Let's get this ready. Cutscene time.
Are you Walter Sullivan?
That's what everybody calls me, but I don't really have a name or a home either.
Well, what about a mom or dad?
Yeah, but I never met them. They left South Ashfield Heights right after I was born. But soon I'll get to see my mom.
Do you know where she is now?
Yeah, of course. Right where I was born. Lots of people tried to stop me, but it's fine now. It says in the scriptures that I'll be with her. I gotta hurry. Mom's waiting.
It's some kind of suspicious-looking medallion. Take the medallion? Yes. You got the crested medallion. Medallion with a disturbing emblem carved into it. It's about 10 inches in diameter. A couple more things we're going to want. Down here we have revolver bullets. And we can light our torch, but let's not do that till I'm actually ready to leave and run back to the last area, because there's more writing to read.
Here goes. October 28th. I have to take a train or something to get to Ashfield. Everyone says Ashfield is a scary place, but I really want to see my mommy. Here goes. February 10th. I went to visit Ashfield again. Again, something, mommy. Some of it's blurred and I can't read past there.
Alright. Now let's light our torch. Get the 5th doll part back on the other side of this cave. Ghosts! I can see the person's right leg. Investigate? Yes, you got the doll's right leg. Right leg from a wooden doll. It's charred and blackened. Alright, we're finally done with that stupid torch, too. Back to Wish House. Place the final doll piece. You attach the doll's right leg. There's a staircase going down. Will you go down? Yes. There's a book here. It looks like some kind of Bible. The Descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 Sacraments. The first sign, and God said, at the time of fullness, cleanse the world with my rage. Gather forth the white oil, the black cup, and the blood of the 10 sinners. Prepare for the ritual of the Holy Assumption. The second sign, and God said, offer the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh, and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void bring forth gloom, and gird thyself with despair for the giver of wisdom. The third sign, and God said, return to the source through sin's temptation. Under the watchful eye of the demon, wander alone in the formless chaos. Only then will the 4 atonements be in alignment. The last sign, and God said, separate from the flesh too, she who is the mother reborn, and he who is the receiver of wisdom. If this be done by the mystery of the 21 sacraments, the mother shall be reborn, and the nation of sin shall be redeemed. Yeah, no, couldn't move the wheelchair. You put the Descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 Sacraments in your scrapbook. It's locked. There's a round depression about 10 inches wide here. You put the crested medallion into the depression. And we are back in the spiral staircase. It got darker again as we continue ever downward, just like the sign told us. In good health right now, and I'm actually pretty happy with my supply situation too. I think Eileen has only been hit once so far, and it was me accidentally clubbing her with the axe. Oops. Let's head through here and save. Back to the room. Bedroom's clear. We do have a bunch of stuff to drop off this time. It's good. I like freeing up my inventory. Let's see. Looks like all is well for the moment. Put away the health, the ammo. Don't need the torch anymore. Not going to use the pickaxe. Just keep Eileen's chain and my axe. Games are weird. That is a true statement. Enter the hole. Yes. You just finished work at 5:30 a.m. Nicely done, Maya. How much longer will I stream today? At least 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Not too much longer. Oh, we're back at the water prison. Of course. There's another portal there. This door's unlocked. Oh, fuck. Good, Eileen's with me. Now, interestingly, here, she can't climb the ladder and we can, but Walter doesn't spawn until you move away from those double doors. So you can sort of cheese it a little. if you have Henry bounce down the ladder, then you can just wait for Eileen to catch up to you and then go through the doors to the cell block, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'll even let her catch her breath. Come on, team.
It's so damp and gross here.
Well, she's not wrong about that. There it is. Awesome. Wonder if everything is still properly lined up. I don't even know. Dang. Nothing new here, just respawned enemies. That's disappointing. It's alright though. There's a holy candle in here, that's good. Hey, Hank. What is it, big fella? My big dog needs some love right now. Take the pistol bullets, yes. Alright. Now, we actually want to ditch Eileen, so I'm going to try and lose her in the spiral hallway and get outside. Without her. Oh, Edmonton scored a goal. It's now 4-1. Alright. Fuck, Walter's here. It seems like he's actually fighting the hunters, or hummers. I don't wanna mess around out here. Let's hole jump to get through the lower levels. Oh, Infinimora, that's fine. I don't mind that you're baking. Or that you're a little less active than usual. Here we go. This was our way down before, so I guess we'll jump all the way down to the basement. Let's check out who we do have watching. Oh, lots of people actually. Cool. All the way down to the basement. Let's go back to the room where Andrew died. It's a shirt with something written on it in wax. Take the shirt? Yes. You got the prisoner's shirt. Something is written on it in wax. Maybe if you soak it in some kind of colored liquid. Yeah, that's a good point, Alexander. He did seem distracted by the Hummers, didn't he? Here's a nutrition drink, which I'll pretty much have to go ahead and use, thanks to all the damage I took from those Hummers, but that's alright. Easily missed is a Saint medallion here. You kind of have to notice Henry looking at it. Got pistol bullets in the shower room. Alright, let's head up the ladder. Head all the way up to the third floor, you find Eileen's best weapon. It's a leather sap. Take the leather sap? Yes. You got the nightstick. Eileen only weapon. Lead-weighted leather nightstick. Does not require much force to cause damage. Looks extremely painful. All the way down. We can go up this ladder. That'll get us there. It's unlocked. Leeches. Is she into BDSM, considering most of her weapons? That's... She probably is, now that you mention it. So what was it? A riding crop, a chain, a leather sap, and, yeah, her handbag. I'd say probably so. Take the nutrition drink. Yes, of course. All right. Alright, check for hauntings. Otherwise, do some item management. We are haunted again. It's no matter. We've got our holy candle. All right. So we can soak it in colored liquid. That would be the blood in the bathtub. You soaked the prisoner's shirt in the puddle of blood. You can see white letters rising to the top. My room is on the second floor, and I had to drink something with black things in it. I hid the sword with the triangle handle under my bed. That guy, the fat one, took the basement key. Next time I'll stick this triangle sword into that pig and take the key. Oh, webcam's frozen again. Thank you. It's very annoying when that happens, but fortunately, it's not. There we go. Looks good. Anyway, as I was saying, my room is on the second floor, and I had to drink something with black things in it. I hid the sword with the triangle handle under my bed. That guy, the fat one, took the basement key. Next time I'll stick this triangle sword into that pig and take the key. You copied the note from the bloody prisoner's shirt and put it into your scrapbook. Thank you for the heads up, Alexander. I appreciate it. Now, got a new diary here. It's a red scrap of paper. I'm going to summarize everything that I've learned about Walter Sullivan so far. He was born right here in room 302 of South Ashfield Heights. His parents abandoned him soon afterwards and disappeared somewhere, leaving the baby alone. He was discovered and sent to St. Jerome's Hospital. He was adopted by Wish House, an orphanage in the forest near Silent Hill that's run by the secret Silent Hill religious cult. When he was 6 years old, someone from the cult showed him where he was born. Since then, he started to believe that room 302 itself, in other words, this room, was his mother. Every week he traveled from the orphanage to South Ashfield Heights, a pretty long trip for a kid his age. Sometimes he took the subway and sometimes the bus. I'm tired. My headache is already killing me. I'll write more tomorrow, July 28th. Put the red diary, July 28th, into your scrapbook. So a few things we want to bring with us now. We don't have the Sword of Obedience yet, but we'll have it soon enough. Okay, we can't get rid of the chain yet, unfortunately. But the main thing we need to bring with us is a pistol and 1 round of silver bullets. And then when we get the sword, we'll be ready to deal with Andrew. There's a reason they put a sword in here with no other ghosts. It's because Andrew is the one ghost that we actually have to pin in order to retrieve the key that the note was discussing. So we need to get to the second floor cell block now. Which is right here. It's some kind of strange sword. Take the sword of obedience? Yes. Alright, we are ready to deal with Andrew. Back up, Henry. There you go. Didn't exactly go well, but that's alright. Let's check these cells while we're here. Holy Candle is definitely worth it. Shoot. Broken. 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 Man, these things are everywhere. Alright, though. Yes, we'll take the pistol bullets. Alright, time to head to the third floor and retrieve Eileen. Just let her run back to me. Equip the nightstick on her. You want to just get down here and let Eileen run to you.
Don't go too fast. Oh!
Atta girl. That actually went really well. Alright. I want to save and do some more inventory management. Check out the first floor cell block. Need to heal up too. Took a lot of damage from those twin monsters on the second floor. Oh, this one. This is the special haunting that you only get if you pick up the shabby doll. You get this up above your item chest. And just like that, they all disappear. Now we'll put the chain away. We'll put the regular bullets away. I think 3 should be enough to heal up. I only really need 2. And we'll save. And we need to check out the first floor cell block. Nutrition drink. Broken. Holy candle. Take it. There you go.
Could this be...
There we go. and pistol bullets. Alright. Now we want to head down to the basement. There's Andrew. Silver bullet, baby. And sword of obedience. That is how you deal with these guys. You got the water prison generator room key. Key held by the ghost of Andrew. It opens the door on B2. Use the water prison generator room key. We've got another tough fight coming up. There's a portable medical kit hiding over here. And we're going to want to go save after accomplishing all of that. Oh yes, this one. One of the ghosts is actually trying to get through the wall. The holy candle will drive him back. Fortunately. notoriously. Where is the... Yes, yes, yes. I remember. All right, item management, first of all. Put the pistol away for now. And as counterintuitive as it seems, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a room we need to clear. Then I'm going to backtrack a little, and I'm actually going to pull the sword out of Andrew because we have a higher priority for it coming up very soon. So here in the generator room, there are a whopping 6 of these things to try and deal with. This is not going well. This might be another place to come back with pistol bullets. Yep, we did. There are a couple of things I want to do there, because Eileen got wrecked, and so did I. Actually, you know, I have revolver bullets that I don't need for anything else. I'm going to try and ditch Eileen in the water wheel room and use the revolver on those things. I think that will actually work swimmingly. Let's give that a whirl. Ooh, excuse me. I think that once I solve this little puzzle, we might do a little bit of the building world, revisit. I am actively trying to leave her behind. Hopefully that'll work. Here we go. That didn't work at all. Mostly because I couldn't stomp anything fast enough. I think that's going to work okay because the revolver stuns them in a single hit, but I somehow need to separate them from each other so that I can stomp them after the shots. I should consider bringing along some help, too. Let's go ahead and save again so we don't have to pick up the revolver every time. The Avalanche finally won a game 4-1. How about that? Hey, that wasn't bad. Let's see if we can do that again. Who's next? Two, I can handle two. I'd still rather only aggro one, though, if I can manage it. Yes! Damn it, Henry! Alright, I'll leave that one alive. We'll go back and save with 5 of them dead. Now the other thing that I was talking about doing is that we need to pull the sword out of Andrew and bring it with us, because we have a much more serious threat coming up shortly And critically, that threat is between us and the fifth and final sword. So we will have to deal with Andrew again later, and we'll have to do it without the benefit of a silver bullet, but it's alright. Our buddy Richard shows up at the very beginning of the building world, and he is far more lethal than any of the other ghosts have ever thought about being. You absolutely must have a silver bullet and a sword to deal with him. Take the sword. Remove the sword of obedience? Yes. Better run, Henry. Andrew's live again. Alright. Now we want to run and save. Oof. Wasn't easy, but got it done. Well, mostly. We have one monster left to fight. So for now... Oh, I got the Shabby Doll haunting again. I thought you could only get that once. I guess I was wrong. It's not ideal since I need to get into my chest, but can just manage it. We're going to go ahead and get the silver bullet and the pistol back out, because we're about to need them, as well as I might need 4 of these. We'll see. Yep. And I forgot, let's also get a holy candle, because we have to deal with this haunting. I don't have any holy candles. Alright, Saint Medallion it is. Looking for the one I already used. There it is. Ran out of juice. It's alright, we'll switch to the next one. Alright, they're done. Alright. Load our second silver bullet, got our sword, health is good. Save and move along. Remember, Andrew's live again, so we need to run to the generator room. Now, blessedly, we only have one of these things to kill. Easy peasy. Can't just leave Eileen all alone. Alright, so now we're at another one of those thresholds where she has to come with us, but that's fine. And another one of these spiral staircases. Darker and darker the deeper we go. Oh, that one again. Goody. He's another one that shows up in both rooms. Doesn't particularly matter which room we go to defeat the haunting. That did the job. So let's save and head on back. I am going to be ending pretty soon here, but I want to take care of our buddy Richard first. He's by far the most lethal of the ghosts, so you absolutely should use the silver bullet and the sword on him the second you encounter him. There he is. Excuse me. It's a diary. I want to go back to that time. Things were so good then. The day of my birthday, the cute cat in the pet store, All those balls in the basket. Playing pool was fun too. The door of time was wide open. When I see four things, I can't help but remember that time. Good night, Maya. You put reminiscences in your scrapbook. There he is. Silver bullet. Sword. Good night, Richard. It's an easy to miss nutrition drink here, too.
I remember this place. It looks...
There's a portal here, too. Alright, well, we dealt with Richard, which is really the main thing I wanted to accomplish. So, here we're going to save, deal with any hauntings, and end today's stream. I'll start, I'll check for hauntings first, and then I'll start spieling. Bedroom's clear. Bathroom's clear. New note. Oh, and we've got the peephole haunting. You'll notice the blood dripping out of the peephole. And we'll see something rather genuinely unnerving if we look through the peephole at this juncture, which I highly recommend we do. So, let's go look through the peephole while we have a saint medallion on. There's Henry. So we'll ditch the peephole haunting and we'll read this red diary. It's a red scrap of paper. Continuing from yesterday, I'm going to summarize everything that I've learned about Walter Sullivan so far. Naturally, it was a long way for a kid his age to travel, but he made the trip every week by subway or bus. Unfortunately, someone else was living in this apartment, and so he couldn't be reunited with his mother, room 302. For years he continued to come here almost like he was possessed, just to peek into the apartment. Eventually the tenants began to complain and treat him badly when they saw him hanging around. Walter began to fear the tenants and see them as obstacles preventing him from seeing his mother. As the years passed and Walter matured, he began to be more and more influenced by the teachings of the cult. Furthermore, his obsession with his mother and his feelings of resentment towards the outer world became even deeper. Walter became preoccupied with one particular tract from the cult's Bible, The Descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 Sacraments. By the 21 Sacraments, the Holy Mother shall appear in the countries of the world and shall bring salvation to the sinful ones. After Walter left Wish House, he moved to Pleasant River, a town neighboring Silent Hill. For a while he lived the life of a normal student, but he was still filled with bitterness and resentment towards the rest of the world. Several years later he launched his plan there, the 21 Murders, July 29th. You put the red diary, July 29th, in your scrapbook. And with that, we're going to save and end the stream. This has been Let's Play Silent Hill 4. I believe we can probably finish the game in the next episode. The next episode it'll be, I'm trying to think, because I have stuff going on a lot of this week, so it may not be until next weekend, but I think whenever it does happen, we'll actually be able to finish this game, which is fun and exciting. As far as the next stream goes, that will be the regularly scheduled Fallout stream on Tuesday morning. So I hope to see most or all of you there for that one. Um if you have joined me live on Twitch tonight, thank you for being here. It's always lovely to see all of you. I really appreciate your presence and the fact that you joined me and that you take the time to watch. If you're new and you enjoyed what you saw, I hope you'll consider hitting the follow button so that you can see the next time I go live. If you're watching later on YouTube, don't worry. Although I stream at unpredictable odd hours, including early mornings, all of my content makes its way over there, so if you're worried about missing anything, you needn't be. If you like it, I hope you'll like the video, and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Finally, regardless of which platform you're on, I hope you'll consider joining our Discord server. The link to do so is either in the Twitch channel description or the YouTube video description. It's where we discuss games you'd like to see me play, I make official announcements, and we have a growing, thriving community of people who like video games and just talk about anything and everything. So, thank you all again so very much for being here, and I hope to see you Tuesday morning for Fallout. Bye-bye.